Hey everyone, welcome back to RDLP. I'm Solon, this is Sweet Fuse at your side. And where are we at right now? We just began the 4th day. I always get really excited when I record these because, I mean, I love all my other games. I love doing Minecraft. It's been a great series to put together with Metagrim. I love doing Binding of Isaac. It's always a fun struggle. But Sweet Fuse is just such a happy and rewarding and enlightening time, and it's just so fun to play with. I don't know why. It's just a great time for me, and it makes me super happy and upbeat. So I hope I can share that with you over the last few episodes and over these next series. We're over halfway done, if I'm remembering this right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the 4th day. So that leaves us with... Oh, we will be halfway. That makes sense. We're just starting the 4th day, so we haven't gotten into it yet. Anyway, things are getting a little more complicated now. We are now involving families, we're learning more about people's backstories, and it's starting to complicate the plot, especially about what we want to do with, well, basically trust. I know a lot of this being a dating sim, we get the little heart bombs and stuff, so it's about love, but a major part of love is also trust. And if we can't get past the trust in order to get through all of the things that are going on, I don't know how we're going to get to any kind of big love thing. But it definitely puts me in rocky ground with a lot of the characters. Puts me on rocky ground with Shido. It puts me on hecka rocky ground with Shirabe, who apparently is just super aggressive when it comes to his kids, and that's not okay at all. Puts me on weird ground with Mitarashi. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's kind of... yeah. Oh, and we, oh no, we don't know what happened to the guy whose name I never remember. Oh, Urabe. Duh. Urabe ended in a giant explosion, and we haven't seen him since. He's still on my list, on an option in the menus. I don't even know. This is a lot's going on. I don't even know how we could even think about love. I might be just a heartless bastard to ignore Urabe entirely. I'm like, who am I gonna date today? Meanwhile, Urabe is burning in ashes in a fiery pit at the bottom of a hospital. I don't even know. Let's begin day 4. A hungry Mai shook me awake the next morning. Gosh. She starts every morning with a gosh. Gosh, I slept like a rock. I must have been more tired than I realized. As Mai and I ate breakfast, I thought back over what had happened the day before. Not hard to, Mai. Not hard to, Saki. One of us had disappeared in the explosion. I wonder which one? There was no getting around it. Just thinking about it made my chest ache, but the rest of us are still together. We still have friendship. We can handle anything the pig throws at us, can't we? Saki, I would understand at this point if you just wanted to give up, because... like, someone might have just died. This is a... This will lower morale. You don't have to keep up a friendship facade around everyone else. That could actually hurt everyone else. Anyway, Shido was right about doing our best to win for Urabe. I dug into my food with renewed determination. Really glad Shido didn't get hurt in the explosion. Yeah, none of us did, except for Urabe, so that's kind of fishy. There's a very good chance I wouldn't have made it out if he hadn't helped me. Too bad Mitarashi wasn't so lucky. He's gotten hurt somehow every day so far. Oh, did he actually? Oh no. Most recently, he'd been hit in the stomach protecting Wakaso when the hospital exploded. I don't think that wound he got from taking the arrow for me on the first day is healed yet either. Poor guy. He's a tank. Do you not like peppers? Huh? Oh, no, peppers are fine. Peppers are disgusting. They're terrible creatures and they should not exist. But that's my personal feelings on it. I hadn't realized I'd been absently stabbing at a pepper in my salad with my fork as I thought. Oh, I didn't like them. I thought maybe you didn't like them too. No, I love bell peppers because I'm a terrible human being. Hey, after we finish breakfast, do you want to go check up on Mitarashi? Ryusei? Yeah, you know, he got hurt, right? I'm a little worried he might just be pretending he's okay. Ah, let's go. Mai likes Mitarashi a little bit more than I do, probably. We finished up our breakfast quickly and headed off to visit Mitarashi. Oh, you're already here. Good morning. Come to check up on him? We were all crammed into this room, with Mitarashi sitting in his bed looking grumpy. Is he in pain? Even Mai seemed to realize he wasn't alright, and didn't immediately jump up on him like she had before. You okay? Yeah, more or less. For him, that was as good as a no. No, he's not okay. I think you're going to have to sit this one out. If you push yourself too hard, you're just going to make it worse. Wakasa didn't look very happy either. Maybe he was feeling guilty that Mitarashi had gotten hurt protecting him. Poor Wakasa. Poor Mitarashi, really. Guess I didn't really have a choice. He let out a long sigh and leaned back in an uncharacteristic display of resignation. If I'm a dick about it and then I end up getting in the way, I'll feel pretty stupid. Makes more sense for me to stay on the bench. Good call. Pretty wise. I'm not saying I didn't think this is the best course of action, but you really think the pig's gonna let you get away with it? It's hard to say. Everyone has weighed in now. I like how we have this, like, circle that everyone talks in. Where it's like, boop, 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 boop. Alright, we get everyone? Okay, everyone's here. We all frown. Frowns all around. I think someone should stay with Mitarashi. I'm just not sure who. I heard a weird noise. I don't know what people are doing in my house. Good point. Whoa, look. You guys don't need to be worrying about me. You've got enough on your plate with trying to finish today's game short on manpower. The fewer of you there are out there, the harder it's going to be to win, right? Alright. I was thinking I'd leave Mai behind with you. I don't want her in the game anyway, so it's a win-win. Oh, it's a good idea. She should be safe here. Can you look after him? Yeah! So Mai's gonna look after Mitarashi. She nodded, Mitarashi shrugged and sighed. That's awesome, because they both need to look after each other. And they don't need to be anywhere near where we're going. Into the war zone. Too bad she's not... No! Mitarashi, no. No. That's a terrible joke. In front of her father? Yeah, smack him. Right in the nose. Just be like, bad dog. Chill, man. It was just a joke. I'm a great babysitter. Don't worry about a thing. The sad thing is I'm pretty sure he's probably a fantastic babysitter. Hey! Dude. Back off. I'm the babysitter. Of course, ma'am. I'll be real well behaved, I promise. And with that, it was decided. Mitarashi and Mai would stay behind at the hotel. Ah, back at the big statue. Where are we gonna go today? Ooh, is something wrong? You seem to be missing a few people. His tone made me want to punch something, but instead I just ground my teeth and kept quiet. We would like you to approve the temporary withdrawal of Ryusei Mitarashi. An injured player would take the focus off the game and make it much more boring. Very well. I approve your request. It is done. Oh. That worked very well. Wasn't quite what I'd been expecting. That was too easy. He's hiding something. Yeah. Is he gonna blow up our hotel now, or what? Shirabe and I kept our voices low, and if the Count heard us, he didn't say anything. After yesterday, I can breathe a little easier, so maybe I'm just feeling magnanimous. What? Nothing at all. Just talking to myself, anyway. I've got an announcement for all of you. From now on, every time you let an attraction blow up, I'm gonna off one of the hostages. It's not very theatrical for Hogstein to just off someone. I feel like he would do something with more pizzazz. The wrecking ball and such, it was kind of meant to be an all-in-one thing. I don't know, what's his angle? Just upping the drama, I guess. You proved yesterday that I can blow up a whole attraction and nobody dies. Where's the excitement, the thrill? We need something at stake. Nobody dies. If that doesn't put the spring back in your step, I don't know what will. I just hope running with a smaller crew doesn't come back to bite you in the ass. Always a charmer, that one. Then, does that mean he's changing the rules? That's not fair! Wakasa, he changes the rules like every day. Like, I don't think we've had one of these things go without a rule change. If this has been a consequence from the beginning, I would understand, but I can't agree to this kind of change. Too bad. But if you beat the game, then the outcome is the same. Or were you planning to fail? I think you just turned it around on us. That was kind of clever. What, you think you could just fail all my games now that you know how to run out a back door and have it explode? His ugly laugh cut out the screen and went black. Damn. He's not giving us a choice. Then we should get going. We need to start as soon as possible. Right on. The kid's right. Alright, let's get going. The mood is grim as we headed toward the next attraction. I wonder where we're going today. Indie puzzle platformer with time mechanics, perhaps? Ooh, spaceship? It's gonna be the sci-fi shooting colony. Okay, so we're gonna do some, like, side-scrolling shooter stuff. I like that idea. By the way, that's sign language for side-scrolling shooting. Just obvious. So, what's the deal with this one? Oh yeah, Mitarashi's not here this time. Don't worry, I asked him about it. Oh, he asked about it. Good work, let's hear it. The attraction we'll be going through here is called Moonlight Ox. Moonlight OX. Moony Ox. What's it about? You're on the moon, in a colony that's been destroyed by aliens. The main characters are a guy and a girl who fly around in a little spaceship. It's a pretty standard 3D shooter, but the thing that makes it stand out is the protagonists are sort of cow people. They're what? That's just weird. Is that something girls are into these days? Beats me. I don't know what anyone's into at all. Science fiction, eh? Well, this place is a variety, I'll give it that. I won't lie, with just 5 of us, I have a feeling things are going to get a lot tougher. We need to make sure not to let our guard down. If we had 5 yesterday, everything would have been fine. Maybe even better. Gotten done faster. Don't know what we needed everyone for. Right! We can do it, you guys! We looked around at each other and nodded. Urabe gave us this chance. We have to do our best. The Moonlight Ox. I'm wondering what O and X and Ox and everything has to do with everything. We didn't get a lot of info for this one. And I don't know if I have a direct parody to label it after, but I'm trying to figure it out. As soon as we arrived at Moonlight Ox, Hogstein's voice boomed out over the speakers. Welcome to Moonlight Ox. You and your partner can escape this destroyed colony with your overflowing love power. I feel like this is like Mass Effect. That's what it's gotta be. That's the closest thing I can think of. Escape the colony. That must be what Mayoshi was talking about. Correct. It's just like the game. Then we're gonna have to split up again. Not good. The piglet in front of the attraction began waving and gyrating in our direction. So we're going to have to drive something as partners? Looks like it. I think he's saying we need to get into the ships in pairs. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's gonna be the driver that I get to love the most? He's still the best at understanding what they're saying, but I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it too. Alright then, let's figure out our pairs. There's an odd number of us, though. I don't mind going solo. Yo, it's just going solo. Given your proclivity toward video games, you're probably the best choice for a one-man team. Then, well, found myself glancing over at Shido, and as I did, our eyes met. Turned away startled. What is that? Wait, why do I feel flustered? Hey, Inafune. Yeah? Would you like to pair up with me? What? Is that a problem? Yes! I felt my heart jump. Why am I acting like this? Before I could respond, though, Wakaza spoke up. Save me, Wakaza. That's no fair. How come you get to pair up with the only girl and I get stuck making love power some old dude? Hey, Inafune, wanna go with me? That's as good as an appeal as any. What's going on here? Let's see how Shirabe gets in between this. Oh, so... Sorry, Shirabe, I don't get a choice with you, which is fine with me. So, go with Shido or take Wakaza up on his offer.